Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl B. Thank you so much for tuning in once more, and if you're just passing by, please stay by hitting the subscribe button. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Why not? Now today I am going to be doing my finale on my 3-part series, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, please watch my previous videos. I'll link it in the cards and you can see what I'm talking about. If you are interested in getting a job in China, please go watch those. They will be very, very, very helpful. So today I'm going to be breaking down my experience and what has been going on since I have been living here in China for a year. It's been a year. I cannot believe it. So I'm just gonna be giving you a life update, you know, the ups, the downs. So if you are interested, please stay tuned. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm so sorry for the light change and the sun keeps on shifting, so I apologize. So guys, I'm outside today because I was just like, let me just change the scenery. It's like a new video. I'm giving you a life update, so come on with it. If you hear a little bit of background noise, sorry guys. And if you hear like a little bit Chinese here and there, you gotta understand I'm in a foreign country. Okay guys, I don't know where to start, but I think it's best to just start from the beginning. I am just gonna tell you everything that happened from the beginning. Okay, I came here in the last few days of November and last year 2019, and honestly I can adapt very well into new environments. I'm very positive, optimistic, but like I do want to admit that I am a very anxious person. So I was really anxious, you know, of how people are gonna perceive me, you know, because like I'm not normal here, if you get what I mean. Like I am this tall, black, big girl, and everybody here is like very tiny. So I was just like, oh my god, are they gonna perceive me a different way? Are they gonna look at me a different way? I was scared of that, but other than that, I think I was ready to just go live in a different place. I was just ready. So when I got here, I want to admit that I was pleasantly surprised. My school was very good and they were very welcoming and loving and everything. But let me tell you, child, okay? Let me tell you, I'm in a small city and like not very many people see foreigners. And when they do, oh my gosh, they stare. Like I got people staring at me right now. I don't want to show you, but I'm telling you. So they stay for dear life, and not just stay, they just like, you know, stay, chill. Some just take out their camera. I swear to you, I know how being a celebrity feels like. Like I feel like, oh my gosh, people wherever I go like are sneaking their phones, they're taking pictures of me, they're taking videos of me. Like, hey, yo, like I don't understand, but that's how it is. Like, at first I was just like, ugh, but it gets annoying, like especially when you're just doing like a simple thing as shopping around and people are just taking videos of you and stuff like that. That's the one thing. And some people, like the one time I did braids and there was somebody following me, they were touching my hair, they want to touch you, you know. So to them it's not normal seeing like a black person or a foreigner or anything. So they just get like super weird. That's one thing I can tell you about. And the second thing is that you need to know that, you know, you're going to be like a little bit lonely. I don't want to lie, I was lonely. I didn't mind coming into a new environment, different culture, but you know, in my city, there was only like 3 of us who were foreigners, and due to the pandemic, my 2 other colleagues had to leave and I was left alone. Okay, so I was the only one left, and honestly, I have to say it was a bit lonely. So if you are coming here, and especially if you are coming here living in a small city, you just have to expect that you will be lonely. But other than that, like my colleagues were super friendly, super nice. I adjusted very well to teaching. The kids are super nice, you know. They do speak another language, so like you understand zilch, okay? And I have to tell you that like communicating here is very, very, very difficult because like 2% of the population knows English. So you have to use the translator app everywhere you go, and it's very, 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 very tedious sometimes. But I guess that's how it is. That's how it is. Other than that, everything has been well. I have to speak about the pandemic now. I have to speak of how the pandemic affected me. Now, I was just like very, very overwhelmed because like it was just like a month or so when I got here, and then boom, corona, like come on. I was like, what the hell? Like, oh my god, I'm having such bad luck because like the virus here started very, very early. It started like, I think at the end of January, and by February we were quarantining, and oh my gosh, like I can't tell you how it was. Like honestly, quarantining alone with like no family, no friends, and you literally cannot speak to anybody, you cannot do anything, you cannot go anywhere. It was really tough, being in a different place, no support, no nothing, just like being alone watching the walls 24/7. Like literally I felt like a prisoner. But thank God for the phone. Like without like the internet, without like these apps of today, I don't know how I would have coped. Like honestly, I kept on communicating with my ex, which was my boyfriend at the time, and he was super, super helpful. He got me through the whole quarantine thing. I'm very, very thankful for him. Also my sister and my best friend, and also one of the girls that are teaching here in China. Her name is Nicole. She was a very, very good support system because she was like communicating to me what she is experiencing, and I was telling her what I was experiencing. So let's go wish a song. And okay, but with God's grace, like everything cleared up, I think June, and we could go back to teaching end of June, and things just went back to normal. Not really normal, of course. Like we had precautions, we had safety like guidances, and everywhere we had to go we had to show like a scan. We had to like scan a QR code, and we had to like show that we're healthy and things like that. So yeah, it was different that way, but I was just happy to just be out of the four walls that I was in. And yeah, and I think July we were able to travel to other cities so I could visit like friends, also like vacate. Okay, so that's that on COVID and the whole situation. Things are much better now, and I think things are a little bit normal, but we are keeping safe and healthy, and I'm so grateful for that. What is the next point I wanted to speak about? Oh, like I know people are curious about relationships here as a foreigner, and I have to explain that what, a lot of people think that you just be surrounded by Chinese people 24 hours 24/7. No, there's actually foreigners here, and if you do go to the big cities especially, you will meet some other foreigners. Okay, so I have met guys, but like I gotta say that like guys, yeah, bro, they just wanna play. Like they're not really serious because they know that what, we are not here for the long term, so they're not looking for anything serious. And like man, like I'm just not a do it and do it type of person, so I'm just like but I'm still hopeful that I'll find my mister somewhere. Oh, and also I wanted to highlight like on the cuisine here. Like I have to tell you that like things are way, way different here. Like it will amaze you. Like sometimes I miss food back home, like honestly I do, but I think I have adapted to their food and their culture and everything. You don't get like normal things you get back home. Like it's just way different, and they eat with chopsticks here most of the time. And luckily me and my sister were very, very much big fans of sushi when I was back home, so we used to like eat with chopsticks all the time. So when I got here, everybody was so impressed, like, oh my gosh, she can eat with chopsticks. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, so the food is very different. The culture, they do not celebrate Christmas, they do not celebrate New Year's, they celebrate their own Chinese New Year, and they have their own festivals and things like that. So do not expect it to be the same as back home, but it's very, very like adjustable. It's not something big. So if you are keen to come here, I hope that like I have given you insights on how it is like to live here. Honestly, I have not gotten like prejudice or like racism or stuff like that. Yes, I am very tall and very big, and I do think like they do say like a little mean things here and there, but like I cannot hear anything, so I just let it pass. I don't care. Besides like occasional staring and people wanting to touch you and just like giving you weird looks, like sometimes they just stop in the middle of the road and like just like hoot at me, and I'm like, what the hell? But besides that, like everything is cool. Just a final note before I leave, I think that if you are considering to come here and you are able to adapt to new environments, I think it would be the best idea. But if you are not, if you are constantly homesick, you cannot handle people staring at you, you cannot handle the language barrier, then this is not going to be for you. And you gotta understand that like you be alone most of the time, so you get to know yourself like more than you need, honey. I think I know myself more than I need. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until the next video, I love you and bye. Mwah. Say hi. Say ni hao.